you guys gonna take one of these. Oh, Ginevra. Okay. Okay, and then the third group, Ginevra. Where's Ginevra? Oh, come on, Ginevra. Come out here. Okay, those of you who would like to work with Ginevra, you guys can split off and come with her. Come on. Okay, so those of you that want to work on the third section over here, we'll go with Ginevra. Now, this is what you guys are going to need. You're going to need one of these per planting site. Okay, and I'm going to briefly show you how this is used. You're going to take one weed mat, okay, and in one weed mat there should be two of them. There's only one in here, so make sure there's two of them, okay? You guys see this? Because we need two of them per site. This is weed mat. And don't forget our little tree, right? We need our tree. We also have, there's a couple more things. We have about 40 shovels, 50 shovels. So we're gonna have one shovel per family, okay? More or less, I think there's about 50 families out here. If you brought your own shovel, you know, we didn't want you guys to use your own shovel, but seeing that we have so many people, if you guys want to use your own shovel, that's fine. Just make sure you bring our shovel back. Okay, you're gonna need one of these. Okay, this little X-Acto knife, only for the adults. Dads, don't hand these to your kids. Okay, and then make sure we get these back. These X-Acto knives. You're gonna need this to cut this weed mat. Okay. Let's see. Oh. And the very last thing is for this weed mat, you're gonna have 10 staples. Okay, 10 staples, and there will be a hammer. Now, we have about 20 hammers, so just kind of work together, share the hammers when you guys get ready to start pounding these stakes, okay? So, we got it. We got our wire mats to keep the gophers out, the voles, the ground squirrels, weed mat, our tree, staple, hammer, shovel, staples. Now there's a fertilizer little packet, a microhyza, and there's some fertilizer. We will be handing this out to you. Okay, me, Ron, Ginevra will be helping out distribute materials. At the site, there's some other materials, but when we start to do our planting demonstration, we're going to show you how these materials are used, okay? Any questions? No? Okay, so we're ready to get started. Yep. All right, so what we want to do is, this is what I'm going to do, because this group has to walk farther this way. I'm going to have this group, this group here. Excuse me. How far are we not? No. It's on the other side of these trees. Those trees are on the far side. Yeah, it's right down the mountains. We're not going to the mountains. Any other questions? Is there a porta potty? There is no porta potty. I don't know if there was an email out about porta potty, but there is a Subway down the street. Okay? There's a Subway, or for the guys, there's the river down the bottom. Okay?
Before we get started, I want a big thank you to all of you and to Disney. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a big picture and say hooray to Disney when we get our videographer here. So he'll be here in a minute. But I want to tell you a little bit about the history. Does anybody know that the oak trees are really the most resilient trees out there? Oak trees don't need a lot of water. You know we have a lot of problems with water in our valley, right? So we're going to plant these trees, and Tree President is going to water these trees for the next 3 years. They're going to get a taproot, and they're going to grow on their own. But what's happened with the oak trees is when we brought cattle in 100 years ago, our predecessors, the grassland started taking over, and then those acorns could not germinate. So what we've done is we've gone out into the foothills and collected acorns, and we've developed these little seedlings. Now they look like dead sticks. So you're planting sticks, but we promise you that these sticks will grow. So you have to be very gentle, no breaking or anything else. These are living beings. These are little trees, and and they're going to grow up to be giant oak trees. And oak trees last hundreds and hundreds of years. So we're planting, one said a wise man plants a tree for which the shade he will never sit under. So that's what we're doing. We're planting for your baby's baby. So we would like, how many are members of Tree Fresno? Okay, let me tell you, if you sign up for a membership today, you're going to get a free mug, okay?
Or a bag.
You to sign, or a bag. So we really want you to sign up before you go. It's only $35. And you'll get newsletters and all kinds of gardening tips and what have you, and tree tips. Really like to join us. And now I'm going to give it back to Fortune.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I want this group or whoever wants to come with me. We're going to start handing out the materials. And if I can have Ron and Ginevra help me out.